Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. First, an appeals court temporarily blocked a federal judge's order directing Trump to return control of the National Guard to Governor Gavin Newsom. Poor Newsom. He blinked and his win disappeared faster than a U-Haul in San Francisco. Then, Hakeem Jeffries brought an Elmo doll to the House floor to protest cuts to PBS. The rescission package would cut funds to both PBS and NPR, the only networks where the term both sides means Democrat and slightly more radical Democrat. Next, Governor Tim Walz was asked to define what a woman is, and he malfunctioned. We've got the video clip. And finally, Lockheed Martin allegedly handed out employee bonuses based on race. So I guess they're kind of like Disney if it made cruise missiles. Okay, let's dive in. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals recently sided with the Trump administration, allowing thousands of National Guard troops to remain in Los Angeles to restore order amid the ongoing anti-ICE riots. Turns out, nothing makes you pro-National Guard faster than rioters using our Ring doorbells as target practice. The appeals court decision comes just hours after a district judge in San Francisco ruled that President Trump must return control of the troops to the state of California. The appeals court acted quickly, but not quickly enough to stop Gavin Newsom from celebrating the short-lived district court decision.
The courts have ruled on the Guard. They will be back under my command, and he'll be relieved. Donald Trump will be relieved of his command at noon tomorrow.
Wow, that clip didn't age well. The Ninth Circuit's ruling keeps the Guard in place at least until Tuesday, when the court will hold a hearing. Rumor has it that Newsom wanted control of the troops so he could redeploy them to pass out Narcan and clean up human feces on Hollywood Boulevard. Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries brought an Elmo doll to protest a $9.5 billion rescissions package. The package includes cutting taxpayer funding for left-leaning outlets like PBS and NPR. The Elmo prop was spontaneous, but fortunately, Jeffries always travels with his emotional support puppet.
We're on the floor of the House of Representatives, not debating legislation that is designed to make this country and our economy more affordable, but actually debating legislation that targets Elmo and Big Bird and Daniel Tiger and Sesame Street. That's what we're doing by going after public broadcasting in the United States of America. Sesame Street.
Congratulations, Hakeem. You found the only red thing Democrats will willingly hold in public. Jeffries must be really upset about the cuts to the $3 million for an international version of Sesame Street in Iraq. If your party thinks American taxpayers should pay to teach kids the Arabic word for snuffleupagus, it might be time to reassess your priorities. At a congressional hearing, Representative Nancy Mace asked a question that stumped Governor Tim Walz.
What is a woman? What is a woman is the question.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Tim's deer-in-the-headlights look was so intense, hunters in Minnesota started reaching for their rifles. Lockheed Martin, America's largest defense contractor, awarded employee bonuses based on race. A whistleblower says that Lockheed management told him the bonus list had too many white people on it, and he was instructed to add over a dozen minorities to the list and to remove an equal number of non-minority employees. The whistleblower tried to push back, but HR told him race-based bonuses were the lesser of two evils and that the company had been successful doing this in the past. The lesser of two evils? From the people who literally mass-produced Hellfire and Javelin missiles. Wow. In the end, the whistleblower followed orders and replaced 18 white candidates with 18 minorities solely based on race and left the firm a few months later. Good news, Lockheed's manufacturing of the F-35 is now DEI compliant. The bad news? Some of them fall out of the sky. Thanks for watching Headlines, and I do apologize I didn't have Maxine Waters in this video at all. Okay, I hope you can handle it. Thank you everyone who's been sharing my video clips and sharing them around with their friends. I really do appreciate it. I'm Wes Austin. Have a great weekend. Good night.